Hey guys, so you guys know earlier I did a haul video and I got my Cricut Joy foil transfer stuff in, so I am gonna try it out. Funny enough, I was like, oh, it came with another card, mat, and I opened my card mat last time I reviewed my Joy, I think when I first set it up, and I don't know what I did with it, so I guess I'm just gonna open this one up again, or this one, I'll use this one that comes in the kit. It does come with these card inserts, and now that I talk about it, it is sold out. I got this through HSN, so I'll have the links in the description box, which will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. Again, having said that, I know this had sold out. I'm sure they'll bring it back at some point, but I don't know if that's already. So it has these gray cards with holographic inserts. Again, you can make these yourself. They're just standard A2 size cards. As I'm looking at this one actually, this set is a little bit different. No, it says 4.5 by 6.25. The other ones I had were 4.25 by 5.5. So interesting. And then the inserts are 4.25 by 6. Huh. Does that seem right? Huh, okay, well, whatever. So there's that. It came with the Cricut foil transfer sheets. We are going to have to stick these down somehow, and I'm just going to use washi tape. It didn't include anything like that, so there's that. And then the foil transfer kit itself, which is... oh, this is cool. The kit itself does come with more foil and stuff, so it has the housing, of course, it has the tip. 12 foil transfer sheets tape base. Okay, we were just talking about that. I don't know. We'll see. Let's open this up. I am going to put the app on my phone, even though I said that's not something I want to do, but I think for filming, it's probably easier that I do that. I already have the Joy plugged in. She's sitting right here in front of me, and it's on. Hopefully you can kind of see that. Maybe you can't see that, but the little light's on. And let's open this up. Supposedly this takes just minutes, but the other day when I made a card, I think it took 10 minutes from start to finish, so this will take a little extra. Here is the tape. Now, I'm a little bit afraid of this tape, but we're going to use it because it's in the kit. But other than that, I would probably use washi. And then it has some foil. Does this come with tape? I was just curious. I don't think so. Oh yeah, check it out. It has its own little tape too. All right, cool. Well, that is good to know. Okay, so if we read the instruction, I'm sure we're just going to pop that in. But you guys know I like to do everything as we go. Cricut foil transfer tool requires Cricut foil transfer sheets. Results vary depending on material, on base material, of course. To embellish with foil, select foil as your line type in design space. For more info, go to Cricut/help/foil transfer. When your project design is complete, select Make It. Follow on-screen instruction and insert foil transfer tool when instructed. When prompted, place foil transfer sheet shiny side up on base material. Tape each side of foil sheet to base material, not to cutting mat. Make sure its foil is taut. Always tape on corner of base material beforehand. And when Anna was showing it, she had it on there really well. Okay, it doesn't say anything about this, but I'm sure we're just going to put this together. So we're going to pop this in here. And it's magnetic, and that's it. Just suck that up. Okay, so we have our little point here. We have this. We have that. Basically, I need to put Cricut on here and to do App Store. Hello, just in case you can see my face there. Cricut Joy. They do have other apps, so I'm looking for Cricut Joy. Like this quick and simple DIY. Let's get that. And okay, so I'm going to double click to install. And it's installing, so I will let that go and I'll be back. Actually, it says it's done. Let me see. Oh no, it's still coming up. I'll be back. Okay, so whenever I record something like a screen like this, it always looks funky, so sorry. Also, maybe I should brighten my screen, but if I brighten my screen, it lessens what's doing up there. What will you make today? That's fine. Can we skip this? I guess I'm gonna sign in. I didn't want to. I thought maybe I could use it without signing in. And I forget what my passwords and all that stuff is, so I'm gonna put in my passwords and sign in. I'll be right back. Looks like I guessed right. So Cricut Access again, unless you want to be charged $10 a month later, and you want to remember that, just maybe later or just get out of there. And so what's interesting here is that it's going to dictate what you can do. Obviously later you can do your own thing. Right now I'm just going to do one of their cards that basically we want to foil with. I'm trying to see if there's anything on here that's like foil about. Nope. So let's do quick insert cards. Let's browse. And then they're talking about the foil. Add stunning foil accents from color swatch panel. Change draw objects to foil objects. Okay, so we got it right. Change draw objects to foil objects. Got it. Oh, this one's cute. The card is gray and it's kind of weird. Cool. I mean, obviously I can change out the card bases. I have other card bases. But I want this to be kind of something we can just choose. I do like that one quite a bit. So let's say this one. This design requires a Cricut Access subscription. Not for me, I guess. Hold on, let's go back. Let's click on free. Okay, so they do have some free that have some stuff going on. These are all like thank you cards. Oh, sorry. Forgot I closed up and then I got closer even. Try to see what we can do. You can do that guy, I guess, with a foil, huh? Huh. That one looks too intricate, doesn't it? That's interesting. So anything you want foil, you have to pay for. The ones that they created for the foil. That is really depressing. Again, I didn't want to sign up for free, so I'm not going to do that. But how about this guy? I just feel like this one's too... there's too much going on, you know what I'm saying? This is so lame. Let me... I don't really need a thank you card that's like medical related. Huh. Let me keep going through this and see if there's something else I can choose. I don't know. That's kind of a bummer. I mean, this is one I've made before when I first reviewed the Joy. I guess this one might be okay. Ugh. Okay, fine. Let's start making. And this one's a weird one. Again, I think it's this one, right? 4.5 by 6 1/4. That the cards that we have. Let me see. 4.5 by 6 1/4. So that's what our card said, right? 4.5 by 6 1/4. So I'm going to choose that. I'm back up a little bit. Oh, I haven't even put my Bluetooth on or anything. Hold on. Let me go back out just for a second. I'm going to go into my settings and turn on my Bluetooth. Actually, I don't have to go into settings. I can just do that from the drop down, but that's okay. Okay, so my Bluetooth is on now. I'll go back into Cricut Joy. So we clicked on that and say next. I just want to click on next again. Let's go back. Pen foil. Okay, so you guys saw I open this up and it says next, but next is just going to cut it. So I just said edit color and I'm clicking on pen foil and it doesn't really matter the color because who cares? I mean, it's whatever you choose. Whatever, I'll just put silver even though it'll probably be something else once I look through these, unless they're all silver. It's kind of a boring card. It's going to be silver on silver and all that. I'm going to open up the other foil. It doesn't matter what color you're choosing. You're just making sure that this thing knows that you're using foil. I suppose if you wanted to click on pen, you can click on pen, but I did foil, and I'm saying that one. Okay. And everything else should be what it is. So let me open this guy up. I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to open up things from the packaging, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to use a purple sheet. I'm going to be very careful sliding that out. Of course, we have that gray card base. That sheet better be big enough. I'm sure it is. I hope so. And I'll take the little transfer, I'm going to transfer the tape from there. And I said I'd open things up, and I totally forgot to open this. Now that I'm thinking about, like, where did I place it? That's probably where my Cricut case is. Oh, I also ordered another thing from HSN. I thought it was in this group of stuff, but it wasn't. It was a set of things, of cutting mats for the Joy, but it also included the little tools, which I already have, but it was a really good price. I think it was $19.99, and usually the long mat by itself is $10. The tools are $15, so that's already $25. Plus it came with another one of these and 2 other mats, so I was like, might as well. I'll link that too, just in case if you're curious. But let me bring this out. To be honest, I mean, this will be great. Anything that has a line type, I guess you can transfer to foil, but it really bothers me that the Joy, you can only use the designs that they made for this with the foiling if you pay for the access. Like, literally, other than those free ones that are health related, which, you know. All right, so we're going to say next. And then it says requires the card insert, Cricut Joy foil transfer tool, medium tip, of course, that's what's in here, the foil sheet in silver, which I chose purple, it doesn't really matter, and the Cricut Joy card mat. The material, insert cardstock, insert cardstock, which is what it is. Material on card mat, of course. So let me take this off to reveal that stickiness there. I'm going to be very careful with this. It completely wanted to stick there with that tension. Okay, we're just opening this up and it's going to slide in here. People ask all the time how you write inside a card. If you want to use this, that's great. All you're going to do is flip it the other way and slide it in there and then do whatever you're going to do on your Cricut. That's how I did it, but in Design Space. But however you want to do it. So this is basically completely covering up the front here. A little bit crooked on me. Okay, I'm going to push that down. Oh yeah, this makes me a little bit nervous. Let me close this for now. Let's click on Make It. Hold on. Do you want to click on Make It? Select your machine. I'm right in front of it, so that picked up pretty good. Connecting Cricut Joy. I don't think it matters. Would like to use your Bluetooth. Okay. Prep insert on card mat. We did that. We did the thing. Okay. I guess you can click on next. You don't have to sit here and wait for it every time. But we did that. Okay, so next. Add foil. Place foil transfer sheet over insert shiny side up. Because you're pushing down, so you do want this. Sometimes you have to do it opposite ways. But this one, you are just pushing it down into the color. So the color needs to be facing you, so that's what's going to be facing up, right, when this is all done. Place foil transfer over insert card, shiny colored side up, using washi tape, secure foil edges to card. See, it does say using washing tape. I'm going to use what they came with, even though I have tons of washi tape. But, you know. Ah, no. Good. Ugh. Alright, guys. I guess that doesn't matter. It's not going to come all the way down here. But it does say to make sure it's holding down taut. Ugh, this is... I'd probably rather have it be on a washi roll, to be honest. And it says not to stick it to the mat, but to stick it to the material, which is not super easy. That's not that taut. It's kind of moving on me. Hold on. Not moving, but... You can reposition it. That's better. I'm pushing it down, but I'm not pushing down a whole ton, because what happens is while it's making it, you're supposed to remove this while it's still loaded. That's not the easiest thing to do. Okay, insert mat under guides, arrow, and first until rollers grip and load. So we haven't changed out our bit or anything yet. It says just to put this here. So it's recognizing that. Loading and measuring material. All right, insert foil transfer tool. So we're gonna open this up. So again, anything that you want to write, you can write with the foil, because you would just do the line type, you change it to the foil. But you know, okay, we got that in there. And I guess I'm gonna press go, because that's the only other thing to press. So yeah, this is the very first card type I made a long time ago, whenever, the first time I played with the Joy, and it was pretty much a fail. This is gonna take a while, you guys, so I will be back. It looks like it's doing it. I'll be back. Okay. I said 48%, and I thought, oh, it still has more to do. And I'm like, but where? It's 48% done for the project. I do want to mention, it says not to put the tape on the mat, but It's right here. Look at this little piece. It kind of ran into it and here too. So I would move it over more, but then it's going to be on the mat. So I don't know. All right. Anyway, important. Do not unload card mat. Okay. With mat loaded, carefully remove tape and then slowly peel foil away from card. So I'm going to start down here. It doesn't stick, so that's good. You can probably, if you're really good, probably reuse these little things. I don't know. It just seems like you can. Like I said, I didn't push it down super hard because I didn't want to make this impossible or super difficult because we're pulling this away. Try not to mess with it. Pretty cool. I'm gonna put that to the side. This looks good, except for like in here, I can see where it didn't push in as well. We'll show you that in just a minute, obviously, when this is done. Okay, so to remove the tape, and then it says next, and then you're gonna change out the blade, or change out the tool for the blade. Oopsie. All the way down. Clip that. And press go. And now it's gonna cut. So, yeah, it still hit it okay, it looks like, even though it went over the tape to get to that area, but up there I can see it didn't really do the bestest job, but it's a little something. Yeah, that's really a bummer that all those free ones aren't really free. You have to sign up for access. Yes, you get it free for a month, but then it's $10 a month, or you pay for the whole year, or however you want to do it, but like, what? And I guess, like I said, you can use the foil in other ways. You can write your own thing, you know, you can design your own thing and then have the foil make a shape or cut or whatever. I mean, you don't have to have that, but it's nice to just throw it in there and have this thing do it for you. But it seems like you're gonna have to be very creative, do it yourself if you're not buying Cricut Access. I think I'm just gonna leave it at this, and next time we'll experiment with other foils, because right now I gotta run. I gotta get Miranda ready for school. But yeah, I just want to try this out. Was it easy? I think so. Just a couple things, like I said, that tape, I don't know. It says to not get it, to not put it on your mat, but maybe you can put it on the mat a little bit. Okay, are we done? Yeah. Complete, and then unload. All right. Tips for assembling insert cards. I'll put that away. It just has some carefully peeled card from mat, leaving negative cuts behind. If unwanted pieces remain, use a weeder to remove. Use tabs to slot in rectangular card. Obviously. I'm just peeling this up this way, even though I usually turn it over, push it the other direction. Ooh! Okay. That little butterfly is staying down, and I don't want to tear her little wings. So what I do like about these pre-made cards is the cardstock is pretty thick. And we have all these bits back here. Again, the way I peeled it, it made it curve, because that's just what Cricut does. But if you pull it away, and I know people will tell me, pull it away. Yes, I know. You can turn this over and pull this away from the paper instead of the paper away from, I know, it's still curves, but it's just another thing to do. So now we're just going to slide these in here, and that was a card made, and I didn't check the time, but not too long, right? Again, if you're designing it yourself, because now with the line type, you're going to have to do your own thing. And will I try to reuse this foil? Absolutely. If there's something that maybe I'm going to print or type out like in here, you can still use that piece. There's plenty of foil left on there to be used. And there's that. Okay, so take a good look. It doesn't look bad because the pieces that are cut away, it's not noticeable. But I mean, you know, it didn't quite finish the line there, or like in here, it still looks a little like not quite stuck down. And then this whole area, like I said, the tape was right here and it ran over the tape in this area, but it still did something. It just, you know, the tape was in the way, so it's harder for it to push down. But it's cold foil. I don't know. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just showing it to you guys because this is also textured. I mean, there's lots of reasons why it wouldn't be exactly spot on. You know, and it's up to you for the cost of what it is and everything, if that is something you're liking or not. It's okay. It's something different. you know. All right, guys. Hopefully it was easy, I think, right, to pop through and do everything. I don't see that that was difficult. The Joy app is very pared down, and maybe I don't think that's a problem. Because before, there were a ton of cards I could do for free, and I don't know. I guess they're just switching them out and putting them here and there or whatever they're doing with it. But it's kind of unfortunate that you have to pay for access to basically use the Joy function on the card inserts, unless you design your own card insert or do whatever you want, you know. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I don't really know what more to say. It's just what it is. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.